In the Best Asian Hosted Podcast, the nominees are A Trauma Survivor, Thrivers Podcast, Back to Help, Check Your Head, Mental Health for Musicians Podcast, Dear Workplace, Immigrantly Podcast, Inspired Money, Roots and Rhymes, Stories with Sapphire, The Imagined Neighborhood, Tuckered Out with Amy Thacker. And the winner in the Best Asian Hosted Podcast goes to Check Your Head, Mental Health for Musician Podcast. Congratulations.
Wow, I am beyond thrilled to be accepting this People's Choice Award for Best Asian Hosted Podcast for the 2021 Podcast Awards. I'm especially proud to be in this category because it was my parents, my Chinese father and my Japanese mother, who instilled in me a strong work ethic, creativity, and gave me the love and confidence I needed to live a joyful, positive life. So thank you, Mom and Dad. As a music journalist and in healthcare, being the host and producer of the Check Your Head Mental Health for Musicians podcast came naturally for me. But having experienced depression and anxiety firsthand was really the catalyst. With the will to get better and accepting help from family and friends, I finally found the mental health solutions that led to my recovery. Yet I know there are musicians who suffer silently with their mood disorders, with many having lost their battle, like Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell, and Chester Bennington. The Check Your Head podcast is dedicated to these musicians and others who are living with mood disorders. It was created to give hope and inspiration so that you can discover the better life waiting for you after recovery. Thank you to all the Podcast Award voters for this prestigious People's Choice Award, our partners at Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, and especially to our loyal listeners of the Check Your Head podcast. You truly rock, and always remember to be brave, ask for help, and be persistent in finding the mental help that you need.